What's up, everybody? How you doing? Yeah. Literally, like, right when I started talking, I realized I got something in my mouth. Hi, my name's Mike. I'm the owner of Grindhouse Video and grindhousevideo.com, and every Sunday, I go live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news, updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. I will get to those in just a minute. How's everyone doing? Are you getting the Indicator Magic Myth and Mutilation box set anytime soon? I don't know. I get those directly from their distributor, from their U.S. distributor, which is Alliance. And guess what? I have never gotten an Indicator title in on time, because Alliance sucks as a distributor sometimes. I don't really... Alliance is like one of those companies I have to work with, not one that I want to work with. And they kind of suck. But yeah, I did not expect any of the Indicator stuff to come in this week, and it didn't. So, will they be in next week? I have no fucking clue. No idea. How's everyone doing? Hope you had a good week. Just a quick update on the Synapse sale. Nothing has shipped since last week. I placed the order the day after the sale went down. Like, stopped. I got my invoice on Friday via email, but we did not receive the order at all. Sometimes with bigger orders, it does come in late, but on Friday it was 9 days since I had placed the order. That's generally not the way it works. So hopefully, it will be in tomorrow. And then we'll be all done with Synapse probably by Tuesday. But you know, I don't know. I don't know what happened to that order. So we're still waiting. I haven't had a chance to talk to my sales rep. I'm going to call him on Monday anyway, and we'll try and figure out what happened and how we can fix it so that it doesn't happen for the next sale coming up, which I will be announcing a little bit into the video. That means Cocaine Bear. I will probably watch Cocaine Bear. I'm a comedy guy also, and it looks ridiculously stupid, so I will probably be into that. I want to see Infinity Pool and Fear. I've heard some things about Infinity Pool. Isn't that Cronenberg? Is that Cronenberg's son? Is that the one he's doing? Fear. I don't know if I've heard about that one. I don't really pay attention to new movies that much. So, other than what I hear about on podcasts that I listen to, I don't really pay attention to new movies because I generally don't sell them. Or if I do sell them, I don't sell many. But yeah. Alright. Let's just dive in. Not a whole lot for new arrivals because I didn't do my email, even though Michelle on Saturday asked me, did you do your email? Multiple times during the day. I did not do new releases on Saturday, which is what I usually do. So I honestly am pulling things out of my ass as to I don't remember what all came in. So these are ones I remember. It's probably not the entire list. So sign up for our mailing list because I will be sending this out tomorrow. And I'm probably going to move all of my emails to Monday. Just because it kind of helps us in multiple ways. So, I wasn't planning on doing it this way, but yeah, we're gonna switch it up and start doing emails for new releases and pre-orders on Mondays. But we did get the Asphyx from Kino. Comes with the slipcover. Dawn of the Dead 4K. That one came with the slipcover. Event Horizon 4K. That one came with the slipcover. Italian Job 4K from Kino. No, it also came with the slipcover. And that's all I can remember. I honestly, I know I got more of that. I don't remember what they were. So, sign up for the email. You can do that by placing an order and choosing to get emails. Or you can go to the site, grindhousevideo.com. Down toward the bottom, there's a little place you can add your email. Click get emails and you're signed up. But there is a bunch coming in this week. So let's talk about that. Coming soon. Bam! These are from last week. Attack of the Killer Refrigerator. These did not ship yet. Hopefully by the end of this week I might have them. They said my order was shipping this week. So hopefully I'll have those by the end of the week. Crimes of the Future. Those are definitely coming in. They did not ship last week. Jet Li, Fist of Legend, and Tai Chi Master double feature. This was supposed to be, this is a part of the MVD Synapse box that I never got. So those should be in. And then I did not end up getting my Species collection, or my UK order altogether. Everything's taking so much longer right now. I don't know why. I didn't get much in this week at all, which is really weird. But those I'm expecting to get back in. Those are all from last week. Let's talk about what's coming in new and what I should have in new this week. We've got all the OCN releases, Vinegar Syndrome and their partner labels, so actual people with or without the slipcover. Attack of the Beast creatures without the slipcover because the slipcover is sold out. Please do not email me. Please do not message me. I have answered so many questions about this. If it doesn't say limited edition, it doesn't come with the fucking slipcover from Vinegar Syndrome. It's kind of obvious the way everything is set up on the website, but no one fucking pays attention. I am sick of answering questions about this one. I've gotten probably 20 emails and messages about this. If it doesn't say limited edition on the pre-order, it is not coming with the slipcover from Vinegar Syndrome or their partner labels. That's the way it works. It's sold out. I had too many people order them, and some people will get refunds because I ordered 10, which is what I normally order for AGFA for the slipcover, and 10 people are going to get them. Some people ordered like 10, 15, 8, 10, 9, whatever. You're getting one. Sorry. We're also getting The Beast in Space from Vinegar Syndrome, Brothers Keeper with or without the slip, Bubba Hotep from Vinegar Syndrome from Scream Factory on 4K, Kirku, the Beast of the Amazon from Vinegar Syndrome, The Dogs, Synapse, that should be in this week, Don't Deliver Us from Evil, possibly will be in this week. CAV is another company that I don't trust to get stuff here on time, but I know it's available for the retail edition because I got my screener the other day. So will it be here this week? I honestly don't know. Also, .com for Murder from Arrow. That one should be in this week. Eugenie, 4K, should be in this week from Blue Underground. The First VCR and Something About Cassettes. Double feature from one of the Vinegar Syndrome partner labels. Flesh and Fantasy from Vinegar Syndrome. From Beyond, 4K. Highly recommend this movie. I love From Beyond. It's kind of multiple people from the cast of Reanimator. It's great sci-fi, like gory sci-fi movie. Fucking love it. Highly recommend From Beyond. Frostbiter, Wrath of the Wendigo from Vinegar Syndrome. I Miss You, Hugs and Kisses from Severin. In Between Girl from one of the partner labels. Infernal Rapist from Vinegar Syndrome. Kane Sadake from, I don't know if I said that right, from one of the partner labels. This one I'm excited about, Lap Dancer and Bare Exposure from Skin Max. And I will be talking about one of the double features that I watched this week, a little bit later. The Long Dark Trail. This one's coming from Cleopatra on Blu-ray and on DVD. Lost Faith with or without the slipcover. Shout out to Joel Weinkoop, friend of mine from Tampa, for having his release go nationwide. It's cool. Made in Hong Kong, Volume 1 from Vinegar Syndrome. Magnificent Warriors from 88 Films, US. Justine, Marquis de Sade's Justine from on 4K from Blue Underground. From the UK, we've got Miami Blues from Radiance. This is another limited edition from them. We got Millionaire's Express from Arrow. That one should be in. Pinocchio 964 from Media Blasters. This one should be in. Generally, Media Blasters does not come in on time, but you never know. It happens every once in a while. Sex is Crazy from Severin should be in. Another double feature from Skinmax, Sexual Impulse and Sexual Roulette, which I will be reviewing all of these as they come in and as I watch them. I'm going to try to watch one of these double features every week until we run out of them. Sidekicks from Vinegar Syndrome comes. I think this might have a standard edition. I don't remember. But either way, the limited edition at least is going to come in, along with Ted Bundy, limited edition. This is one of their VSAs, I believe. From Kino, That Man Bolt should be in. And then I got to switch and do this. Also coming from the partner labels and Umbrella, the Vinegar Syndrome version, US version of Undead. Because of this release, I will not be carrying the Australian release anymore. So if you want to keep your Umbrella releases consistent with the black slipcover for Beyond Genres, get the Australian one from me now, because I will not be reordering those. Also, Undeclared War from Vinegar Syndrome, it's a VSA. And lastly, When I Consume You from one of their partner labels. So many fucking releases. Those are all on the way. I got a shipping confirmation email, so those should be in this week. Blah, 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 blah. Robzilla, fuck you. I heard there's a Royal Mail strike, which other UK companies said they can't ship to the US right now. So my orders don't come through Royal Mail. They go through UK is FedEx. Yeah, they go through FedEx, so it has nothing to do with Royal Mail. Attack of the Beast Creatures is a very fun low-budget wonder. From Beyond is awesome. I agree. From Beyond is good fun, and I love the forehead stock. Looking forward to those Blue Underground releases as usual. The transfers are always incredible. Blue Underground does do a good job, and hopefully I will be doing a sale with them very soon, but I will not be doing a sale with them in 3 days? Nope. What do you want? You want to know who I'm doing a sale with? Bam! I guess I'm announcing the Love at First Fright sale from Arrow. This is a branded sale. I'm going to be the US guy for this release. I am guessing that Arrow UK will be the place to get their UK releases cheap. But yeah, we are teaming up and doing the Love at First Fright sale. Starts February 1st to the 14th. So you got till Valentine's Day to order. Yeah, so this is cool. I love branded sales from them because we're both advertising for it. And this sale in general is, I think, going to be very good. As I said last week, they're giving me very deep discounts on titles. In fact, all of the titles are a deeper discount than what I normally get. And that's going to mean lower prices for you guys. And then there's 2 other tiers of discounts that they've added on top for certain titles. So some titles I'll be giving even bigger discounts than normal. So expect some very low price stuff. In fact, let me see, I wrote it down. Let me see if I can find my list. Not that one. Sorry, I got so many freaking notes sitting around here. Let's do this. I wrote them all down. Maybe. Did I? I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know where I put it. I don't know where I put it on the list. Jesus Christ. This is my life. This is me just not being able to find shit pretty much all the time. Yeah, I don't know where I put that list. There it is. Jesus Christ. Randomly popped it to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 titles are going to be extremely low price. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those are DVDs. Only one of them is an Arrow Academy title. I think most of the Arrow Academy titles are going to be at the middle level of discounts. So not the, smallest discount, but the middle. But yeah, there's some of the other ones. A lot of old stuff. So if you are just getting into Arrow, now would be a good time to pick up some of these that probably close to going out of print. And one of them that I'm very surprised about, that is a newer title, but I am not going to tell you what that is. Those are just the ones that are at the biggest discount. So 12 titles will be a very big discount, and honestly, it's going to mean more savings for you guys. So be sure to get your orders in. This should be a good sale. So there you go. That is the sale coming up on the 1st. Starts the 1st, midnight. Like midnight on the beginning of the day of the 1st. Eastern Standard Time. Right now it's 7:20 here, so wherever you are, figure that out. And yes, I will be redoing the intro, and I'm going to add an outro this next week. We'll have a new intro and outro, and we're going to keep it all Arrow. I'm going to go through and pick some of my favorite stuff from Arrow that is included in the sale, and we're going to highlight that in the intro and the outro. Oh, do the chickens have large talons? I don't know what that means. Randos. We're gonna do it this different. Oh no, we're not. Yeah, we are. No, we're not. We're gonna do the randoms the same. Randoms from my collection for this week. Classic. One of the 5 or so Criterion releases that I own. Love this movie. Do I really need to talk about it? Like, if you never heard of it? That would be weird. Joyride. I really like all 3 of the Joyride movies. They kind of remind me of The Hitcher. They kind of remind me of Jeepers Creepers, the first one. I don't know. I kind of like Joyride. It's kind of like The Hitcher meets Hostel, and I am down with Joyride. I have never seen this one. Alien Private Eye. It looks horrible. I will eventually get to watching it. It's not high on my list of priorities to watch, though, just because it does look really bad. This one is actually really good. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember loving it back when I saw it. Dread from the After Dark horror series. I love all these After Dark movies. I collect them, even if I do not like them. And one of these days, I am going to watch all of them and break them all down. But yeah, Dread is actually one of those that is really good. And this one is a weird one. This one I watched once. I thought it was pretty damn good for a lower budget horror movie. And for some reason, the company that has it just did Blu-ray and DVD limited editions twice. It's not available. I don't know why, because it's a solid film, and the other movies that this company have that they still sell look like shit. They look horrible. They look boring as fuck and stupid. But Babysitter Wanted, really, really halfway decent indie film. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I really like this one. And big screen entertainment doesn't know how to do their job. I don't know why they went with limited editions twice. Make it available. If you own a film, fucking make it available. I don't know why people are so fucking stupid. But then I was like, you might have mentioned me, see me kind of stumble. Are we going to do this the same way? Kind of. Oh, it's from Napoleon Dynamite. God damn it, I haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite fucking forever. Alien Private Eye, is that Vinegar Syndrome title? Yes. Alien Private Eye is not good, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I figured it is probably terrible. But let's I'm doing this different. Hey Mike, what did you watch this week? Oops. Wrong button. I watched the 40-year-old virgin. I watched this the other night, and I was just on Hulu. I hadn't been on Hulu in a while. I was just scrolling through, just kind of seeing what they had on Hulu, and this popped up, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't seen this in so long. It's one of my favorite comedies of the modern era. And so I watched it again. It's great. I fucking love 40-Year-Old Virgin. Especially the Kelly Clarkson part. It's one of my favorite parts of the movie. There's a couple other scenes that I completely forgot about. But yeah. 40-Year-Old Virgin. So good. Fucking love this movie. I also watched today. I watched Martial Law. I know I can guarantee you I've seen this movie. I didn't remember anything about it. I watched all of these movies back in the day, VHS days, through my local video rental store. Not terrible. Cynthia Rothrock's a badass. Her hair does not look like that in the movie, which I just noticed. I don't remember anything about the second one. I'll eventually watch the second one. But yeah, I mean, you know, for a martial art movie, sure, it's okay. Like, I wouldn't seek it out that much. You know, I wouldn't be like, oh, you got to see this. But it was all right. It's all right. Martial Law. I also watched. Okay, so this is one of them from the double feature from Skinmax, Midnight Confessions. This has a little bit of a horror slash thriller element to it. It's got a serial killer involved. So it kind of brings that to the story. It is about a woman that has a talk radio show, late night show, for adults. And they talk about sexy times. And people call in, like Julie Strain, who is on the cover, who is in it for literally 30 seconds. Don't get your hopes up. And these women and men call in, and they talk to the host, and they say, hey, sexy time stuff, blah, blah, blah. And she talks back and gives them advice and talks to them, and then this guy keeps calling her and telling her things about her that he shouldn't know. She doesn't know who it is. Is it the killer? Is it the guy that works for her? No one knows. Lots of red herrings involved here and there. Lots of titties everywhere. Bunch of titties. Like, tons. There's plenty of nudity for everybody. But yeah, there's most of the big names in the movie are the ones that do the little 30-second things where they call in and then have a, you know, lesbian scene or make love to their husband or whatever after their phone call and stuff. Not amazing, not bad, because none of these are amazing. None of these movies from the Skinamax days that go direct to video are great. Trust me, I've seen all of them, if not most of them. Like, they're not amazing. But this is a solid movie. I kind of liked Midnight Confessions. I thought it was pretty good. Now, The other movie in this double feature from this DVD from Skin Max is Private Obsession, starring Sharon Weary. Shannon Weary is one of the bigger stars from this genre and this early to mid 90s movies. This movie, Shannon Weary, is a woman who is all feminist and, changing, laws and women's rights, and she's a supermodel and makes all this money. She's a very powerful woman, and there's a dude that doesn't like that, and he's super rich, and he does not like it that she has all this power and she's empowering women. So he kidnaps her and keeps her in a room, and pretty much the entire movie is the two of them talking through the cameras that are set up in her room, and he's got a monitor set up so she can see him, he can see her. The whole time she's just trying to get out. She's trying to trick him. She's fucking him, and then tries to escape, but it doesn't work, and she gets put up, and then he turns off the water, and she can't eat, and she's almost dying, and so she turns, and okay, that's pretty much the whole movie. This movie sucked. This one was extremely boring. I do like Shannon Weary, but it was just the same thing over and over and over. All of the nude scenes are pretty much hers, I believe. I don't remember any other girls really being in this movie that much. I don't know. It was just... If you're going to buy this double feature, definitely buy it for Midnight Confessions. I think it's a much better movie. Compared to Private Obsession, Midnight Confessions is Oscar award-winning type movie. I don't know. This one was just really boring. If you really like Shannon Weary, there's plenty of her in it. Go for it. But I just honestly just found all of it boring. It could have been cut down 30 minutes and it probably would have been better, but it still probably wouldn't have been that great. I don't know. It seemed like they just cranked this one out really quick. They had her, maybe they had her for another movie and they just did this one real quick. I don't know. It wasn't that great. And then I watched Ski Patrol today. This one I hadn't seen in a long time. And this is not a sex comedy. Zero nudity. It might be PG. There's a couple curse words. That's about it. It's more of a straightforward comedy with all of the sex comedy trappings. It's just missing all the nudity and cursing. But it's kind of a good film. It's actually funny in parts. Not all the comedy hits, after 20 some years, 30 years. But I thought it was a pretty solid movie. You should definitely check it out. MVD Rewind just released it on Blu-ray. You should definitely pick it up if you're into comedies. Some really, really cool characters. Let's see. I don't remember names. Leslie Jordan is in it. He just passed away. He's kind of turned into I don't know if he was a gay icon, but he kind of was heavily involved with the gay movement, and he's really good in the movie. The main actor was in Friday the 13th Part 6. He was also in another really good sex comedy that is a sex comedy called Hot Moves. Looks like he was in one of the Inside Out. He was in Inside Out 2. So, you know, I recognize him. He's not in a whole lot of movies I watched back then. And then the director has basically done Ski Patrol, 2 Hannah Montana movies, an R.L. Stine movie, and a movie called The Girl Who Believes in Miracles from 2021. So yeah, that's interesting. But doesn't have a great reviews on Letterboxd, but I thought it was a pretty good movie. I actually really enjoyed Ski Patrol. And then I was like, you know what? How does this compare to Ski School? Ski School is the sex comedy out of the 2. Ski School, straight up sex comedy. I have not added this to my list yet, so let me... Ski School... Go ahead and add it real quick. I did like it. I'm giving it 3 stars. I don't want to review it. God damn it, I hit the wrong button. Add to list. There we go. Okay, so Dean Cameron is in it. Now, Dean Cameron was in pretty much every movie that I love back in the late 80s, early 90s to mid 90s. Just for, you might have seen him in Men at Work, Bad Dreams, Rockula. He is the star of Rockula. He was in Director's Cut, which I have not seen, with starring Penn Teller, or Penn Jillette from Penn and Teller. But yeah, I didn't realize he was in that. Miracle Beach. He was in Ski School too. He was in... Yeah, that might be the only really recognized him in. I thought he was in more than that. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. But anyway, he's been in a lot of movies. You'll definitely recognize him if you watch any of the USA Up All Night movies. The director... okay, so on Letterboxd, the director, Damian Lee, his highest rated film is Abraxas. With, what's his name? Jesse Ventura. So, that's interesting. And Ski School is the second most liked. Food of the Gods 2. And that's... Moving Target, which I believe I have on the website. I think I carry that one. And that's about it. But yeah, it was okay. It's Ski Patrol is definitely the better movie out of the 2. But they are kind of the same general, like, 2 warring factions at the ski resort. Ski school, 2 ski schools here. Ski Patrol versus ski instructors in Ski Patrol. I think that's how it is. And who's going to win to, control the mountain, blah, blah, blah. Pretty much the same exact premises. Ski Patrol is the better movie. Ski School, on the other hand, is more of the sex comedy. It's a little bit raunchier, a lot more nudity, but it's still fun. And I think that's all I watched. Yep, that's all I watched. So there you go. That's what I watched this week, and I carry all of them except for 40-Year-Old Virgin and Martial Law. Martial Law is not available anymore. But you can get Midnight Confessions and Private Obsession on DVD from SkinMax and GrindhouseVideo.com. Ski Patrol, available from MVD Rewind on Blu-ray. And Ski School is available on Blu-ray through Olive. And I carry all of those. So there you go. That's what I watched this week. Make sure next week you can recommend titles in the Arrow sale. I will. Actually, I can... Yeah, I'll do it next week. Seeing Midnight Confessions is making me wonder when the last time I watched Body Chemistry 2. It's been a while since I've seen Body Chemistry 2. This series of double features coming out is kind of making me want to watch a lot of these. I've got a bunch of them back here. Which, by the way, I'm just reorganizing shit. So that's why there's DVDs down here and empty spots all around. I'm just reorganizing stuff. But I'm kind of wanting to delve back into the Skinamax type movies. No word on Mad God coming back in. Nope. They're probably getting repressed. Ski Patrol is PG. Isn't Police Academy in this? Isn't it Police Academy in the Snow? Kind of. Yeah, I guess you could say it's Police Academy in the Snow. Leslie Jordan is from Chattanooga, my hometown. Ski Patrol director is better known as a regular on Leave It to Beaver as a kid. Huh, interesting. A lot of the directors and producers of the Skinamax movies are now making Hallmark Christmas films, which is weird. Like, fucking Freddle and Ray. Like, the craziest email I got from Freddle and Ray one time was, can't ship it right now, or can't do that right now. I'm in the middle of shooting a film for Oprah. I was like, what the fuck did I just read? But yeah, a lot of those guys are just making Hallmark movies and fucking Lifetime movies and shit like that. But hey, whatever can get it to where they get to not have a fucking job at McDonald's, I'm down with. Did you mention when you will be getting in Made for Hong Kong? That'll be this week. And Douglas is telling me to go eat, and I'm pretty much done. Unless you guys have any questions, kind of done for this week. If you could subscribe to the channel, that always helps. And if you do, these wonderful ladies will come and wash your car. All you gotta do is subscribe. That's pretty much all I got. A lot of 90s in the show, because like most of the movies I watched this week, except for what, 40-Year-Old Virgin, it was all 90s. Huh, interesting. But I think that's all I got. Again, Arrow Sale starts on the 1st through the 14th. You do not need to wait until like be up at midnight to get your order in immediately. Nothing is really going to run out. All of the stuff that is lower in actually let me see, because that's how the spreadsheet is sorted. The stuff that is lower in quantities available are not the popular titles. There's one. If you're wanting to pick up the standard edition of the Tremors 4K, you might want to order that one early. But all the other ones are pretty much like really not good sellers. So yeah, there will be some stuff, I'm sure, that will possibly go out of stock during the sale, but you know, it happens. Iceman Cometh from 88 Films back in stock soon. It was already in stock, and we might have sold out already. Click on the Notify Me feature on anything that's out of stock that you're wanting to pick up as soon as it comes back in, and you'll get notified whenever it comes back in stock. That's the easiest way to do it. I did get some back in, and they might already be gone. I either have more coming, or we'll be placing another order in the next few days to get those back in. That's all I got. Thank you for joining me. As always, every Sunday, 7-ish, I go live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news, updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. If you have any questions, I will answer them. It doesn't matter what it is. I'll answer whatever. I don't care. We're just here to talk and hang out, and I'm trying to advertise and get the word out about the store. That's basically why I do this. I mean, for last week I think we had 50 people watching. Right now we have 43 people watching. I don't do this for the money. I don't do this for the fame. I'm just trying to create a little community here between you and me and all the other people watching. But thank you very much for watching. As always, be nice to people, don't be a dick, and hail Satan. We will see you next week. Where's the button? Goodbye.